Hello everybody, I know some of you were curious about how I synchronized my interview. I'm just gonna turn this down, this is so freaking loud. But I had 3 cameras going at the same time. So I use Premiere Pro, this is what I'm in right now. I'm sure other softwares probably have solutions to this, but Premiere Pro is like the industry standard, so I wanted to show you on that. So I just want to show you the separate clips as well, in case you didn't see the interview or whatever, but freaking watch the interview. So, this shot here, even though I'm not there right now, this is the close-up of me. It's smaller right now, we'll fix that in a second, but this is a close-up of me. I have a close-up of Shannon, and I have a long shot of the both of us. Okay, so right now, apparently I have 6 app updates available. Wow, an update is available. Thank you so much, Creative Cloud. So, if I play this right now, I'll try not to play it too loud.
By not moving.
But 3 different audios are playing at the same time. These are the same clip, by the way. That's really important to note. You need to use the same clip in order to synchronize them. Or the same stuff is happening. It's obviously just from different cameras, so it's different files. But if I play this,
In frame, like a very cool start to
it is very obnoxious because obviously it's not synchronized. So we're gonna go in. What is happening to my mouse? Perfect. And you're gonna select all of them. It also doesn't matter. I've lined them up here for no apparent reason. I could put this here. I could put this here. I don't know why you'd have them in those different places if you want to synchronize them, but you can do it. So just wanted to let you know. So I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to hit Control and then click. I think that's just a right click on a Windows computer. And I'm going to just hit Synchronize. That's it. It's so easy. And then you want to know how you're going to synchronize it. So for me, I want to synchronize the audio because the audio is going to be, the audio is the same in all of these clips. The only thing that's different is the angle, right? So I'm just going to hit audio. That's how it's going to synchronize. I could do it at the clip start or the clip end or something like. I really don't want to do that. So I'm just going to hit track channel 1. There's no particular reason. It's the longest shot and I like to synchronize it to the main shot if you have one. So I'm just going to hit OK. You let it process, you play the waiting game, and boom, boom, bang. That's it. That's really it. I'm just going to ripple delete there. And I'm going to play this and show you. The tracks aren't muted. All 3 tracks are playing right now. Well, they're going to be. So you can see as she's sitting in her chair, it's perfectly synchronized. She's moving her arm. Again, it's synchronized. You didn't have to do anything because it's matching up all of these audio waveforms. And even if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that these waveforms are the same. So you could go in with a clapper and do this manually and manually line these little bumps up. But I'm telling you, you don't have to. That would be the hard way. Yeah, so I recommend not doing it. I've done it before. Trust me, it's a nightmare. Yeah, so if I could play this now, all 3 of these clips, all 3 audio tracks are playing at the same time. Now, there's completely separate audio from all these different cameras. This is my main audio, so I would like to mute these 2. But even when they're playing at the same time, it's the same audio. So I recommend muting them, but again, you don't have any issues. Photoshop, wow, thank you so much, Creative Cloud, always giving me helpful advice. Yeah, so that's the main thing there. If you just want to synchronize, that's good for you. I'm just going to keep going a little bit to show you how I got this to where I wanted it to be, roughly. Again, this is just a test clip, nothing really interesting here to edit. But another thing to note here is that I was filming on 3 different cameras, and evidently this camera here, it's my Canon M50, is really good quality, and these 2 cameras here, this one is another Canon, and this one is like a Sony camcorder, so this one is like the worst quality, but these 2 are smaller than the Canon M50, because it's higher quality, high resolution, it's bigger, it's larger. You can make it go bigger without being all fuzzy. But I do want to make these as large as this one. I don't want to make the long shot smaller. So I'm just going to select both of them here. Just click and drag. Again, right click or control click if you are on a Mac, and I am going to click set to frame size. You could hit scale to frame size, but scale to frame size is a lossy version, and set to frame size is a lossless version. So if you hit set to frame size, you're not losing any quality. Scale to frame size, you will be. Set to frame size, boom, fantastic. Now it fills up the whole thing. And if I want to see these, what I often did when I was editing is I would toggle these on and off. Well, that didn't help. Toggle these on and off so I could see the different clips, because obviously I want them to be stacked. And I don't have 3,000 monitors to look at them all at the same time. So I would toggle these on and off if I wanted to see a particular clip or something like that. And then I would cut between them. So if I have this shot and I want to cut to me, great. No, but that's not a great shot because I'm not even there. So maybe I'm going to cut here. Also, sorry if you can hear my laptop. It sounds like a big old truck. People have compared it to a vacuum. It is very loud. But I want to cut it here, let's say, because I want this shot out, right? Because there's nothing happening there. So maybe I want to look at both of us at the same time. I'm going to cut it there. And again, they're synchronized, so whenever I make cuts, think of it like you're just making a cut to one clip. It is more work to actually go in and cut the separate clips, but it's one thing. So when you're cutting between them, you don't have to worry about the continuity between these two shots because it's the same. They're at the same time. Things are happening at the exact same time, so it's less of a hassle that way. Which brings me to a very important point. Synchronize before you start editing. It's really important. I promise it will just save you so much heartache, because trying to sync everything up when you've made all these cuts and everything, it's just a nightmare, so please don't do it. Yeah, but that would be my advice for how to synchronize things, how I edited this together. Let me know if you have any other questions, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. But thank you so much for watching.